Hello and welcome, Gear 1 here. And we're going to get into another draft. Let me fix so it comes through my headphones and not through my TV. Alright, so let's see what we got here. So we have a pretty decent foil rare. I actually like the card quite a bit. Let's make these a little bit bigger. Okay. Looking what else is in the pack. We have in the right deck, this is pretty good. Dragoon Vampire is decent, and take inventory, but nothing actually that's like really good to take. So I think if we're fine with taking that card. Now here we have Haunted Dead, which is a good card. We have Dragunder, which is a good blue. If we want to do Emerge, this card's pretty good. I think other than that, the Werewolf is pretty decent. But let's stick to our Emerge. And it's between these two. I think Dragunder is just a better card on its own, so we'll take Dragunder. We are passing black and red, so we need to keep that in mind. But I don't think the Cultist is highly picked, but I doubt it's going to come back around to us. So we'll go ahead and take this. Alright, here we actually have a pretty decent green card. I think this is actually one of the better ones of the werewolves. Not the best, but one of the better ones. And the capability, whenever you flip it, the 4/6 is actually really strong. We do have, if we want to go Emerge, we have our method of doing that here. Not in our colors. This is a good low drop. It buffs other guys. If you have a lot of creatures, but I don't like this too often because it's too reliant on creatures. And that's about it. So we can either go into green or take another Dragunder. Yeah, I think I'll just take another Dragunder. I think that's fine for now. Alright, here we've got some decent cards. The Substantiate, it's pretty good card. It makes it to where once we get to late end, we can just take them out. If you have discard effects, you can actually use this, but we don't at the moment. Nothing else in blue. This seems like the only good one in blue. I think I like this card, the Howlbloods. They're actually, I think, really good, especially if you get Delirium going. We could also go to Survivalist. But yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with our color and go ahead and unsubstantiate. But we are seeing pretty good black and green. We need to keep that in mind. Alright, here it's kind of a miss with blue. We really don't want stuff in our graveyard. We're not going a graveyard deck, so here we can either take, I think this is actually a really good card. Late game, after he's already done all his effects, you can bring back one of your bigger creatures. If we want to go flyers, we could actually get the Griff. But I think other than that, nothing else really stands out to me. So maybe we actually go blue-green? Yeah, let's go ahead and just take this and see what happens. Not really passing anything that I'm too down about. Alright, we can stick with blue and take inventory, or we can try to go into green and go ahead and get a druid to try to get some emerge kind of effects going. Or we can try it, since we're green, there's some delirium cards that we might want to have come into effect. So yeah, we got some choices. I think if we just keep on taking blue, maybe we can make sure that people are getting out of blue and we can get some more emerge cards. So yeah, I think I'm down with that. Just trying to take all the blue cards. So let's go ahead and... Well, here we got one. And I think this one is still alright. I mean, if you can get a 6/5 creature and for a lower cost, yeah, okay, they might not have an artifact or an enchantment, but I still think it's a pretty big creature. So I think our pick there is to choose that. And I do think it's probably one of the worst ones out of them all. I think all of them are actually very usable, whereas it's only beneficial if they actually have cards that is an artifact or enchantment. But I still think bringing in the big guys always good. Alright, so we get another emerge guy. So maybe we're just going to be a merge deck, which I'm fine with that. And I did see that one enchantment where whenever a Drawsy comes in that's cost 7 or more, I get the draw cards. So that's actually something maybe we can actually try to do, see what happens with that. So yeah, let's go ahead and choose this. What we're passing in red, I think the borrowed hostility is actually really good. So it looks like people aren't really in red at the moment, but yeah, we're fine with that. We can take take inventory. I really don't see anything else that I would really want to take other than take inventory. Take. Okay. So yeah, I think take inventory is a choice. Maybe grab this, but I'm not too happy to grab this unless I'm doing it for sideboard. I can see this since we do have 2 drag unders, but I'm sure more of these are going to come around. People are actually going to grab these, so let's go ahead and grab it ourselves. Here, I really... Maybe we have this guy on the sideboard, and if we need to, we have this in there. I mean, I'm not too happy to use that. Otherwise, we're taking a shield, which our creatures are big on their own, what we have so far, which isn't much. So yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and just take the shield. Here, yeah, we're going to, I guess, take this. Not too happy about this, but we'll take it into the sideboard. Here we'll just cut blue, and we did get the enchantment, which I'm fine with playing it actually. Is it draw 2 cards? Yeah, draw 2 cards. So, pretty good. We'll put this on the side. We don't really have any creatures that have come into battle effects. So, yeah, I think we did pretty good. We got all the emerge creatures. Now we just need to have some creatures to target for the emerge and make sure they're creatures that we get benefits from. Like here. Unfortunately, we are passing a Griff, but this is probably one of the better ones. You get to search for a creature, well, at the top 4 cards, and then you can get a creature out for it. So yeah, unfortunately we are passing a Geist also, and a creature that's also good. So maybe we'll get a wield him, but we'll see. Alright, so in green, that we're alright with passing, but it's actually good, is the Noose Constrictor. That card is actually really good. A lot stronger than I thought it would actually be. But other than that, I don't think anything in our color is bad that we're passing, so maybe we'll get one of these 3. which I'll be happy to take one of them. We are passing some good red, good white, and that's about it. So we can take a Griff, which I'm fine with taking. Really, I mean, Fogwalker isn't that great, but I'm fine with taking them because we'll just use them as they merge. But we are passing another Bombardment and a Weaver of Lightning, which person in red is going to be really happy to see that. Not much in green though is what I'm trying to take note, but it doesn't look like green was very good in this pack as is. They did take the rare, so that could have been any color. So let's go ahead and take the Griff, and here again we really don't have too great of cards actually. We could take this if we really wanted to, but I think we just need some creatures early to put down, so I think Patrol would be our pick. Otherwise we're doing that, which I don't think we're going aggro. We kind of want to go a little bit later, and yeah, I think 3 mana cost. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this guy. Wow. So let's see, what were we passing up? Pretty much a Scab, which we're not really spells oriented, but still a Scab is really good. But I just think this card is so much better than a Scab. So we're getting actually a lot of emerged creatures, so this will actually, I think our enchantment's going to be pretty beneficial. We just need to find targets to emerge off of. So I also do want some more of the grapple with the past, I mean, because it just goes good with this. So yeah, let's go ahead and bring that in. Okay, so here we actually do have some good targets. We can go ahead and just grab this. We get the draw off of, and it's obviously our good choice. We are passing a Scholar, but I'm fine with that. We're not looking. I think we got pretty good, decent spells. Now we just need creatures to be able to merge off of. We are passing another one of these, so unfortunately someone's going to be in green and blocking us in those sense. But I don't think they're going to be taking any of the emerged oriented creatures, so we'll go ahead and take this. Here I think I would rather take a grapple with the past than the backwoods survivalist, but we are passing a creature, so that is unfortunate, but I think this card's going to be more beneficial to us than anything else, so we're just going to have to really hunker down into creatures later on. Oh, wow. Man. Yeah, I mean, we can't pass this up. So we're going to have 6 emerged cards. Only 1, 2, 3 targets so far. Yeah, 3 targets for 6 emerged cards. We definitely need to get these going. But yeah, this was definitely looking pretty good. We're getting a lot of merge cards. Here, we're going to take this over the second one of these guys. This is just going to give us a lot more benefit. I would like to take inventory, but take inventory, but I think we just need to really get creatures. So let's go ahead and grab that, which we got past another one. The question is, do we want to get a Griff? I think yeah, because then we can take this guy out, and I think I'd rather have a Griff than this guy. So, man, that's tough. That is tough. Which this is the pack that I was hoping one of these would come back, and both of them came back. Yeah, I just think a Griff is just going to benefit us a lot more. And we did get Fogwalker back, so that's good. We can emerge that guy instead. Nothing else in this pack that's actually any good. Here, I think I'm going to take another one of these enchantments. We just have so many that we can benefit off of. Yeah. Another shield. We're taking... whatever. We'll just take another shield. Ooh. I mean, I kind of equip him onto your, yeah, I think we got enough draw cards. Let's just go ahead and just do that. And, this is just... the equipments are for if... I think it's a better sideboard card, in my eyes. So, so we got 9, 8, 7 spells so far. So yeah, I don't think Rise from the Tide is going to be that good for us. We could take this guy, but we want emerged capable creatures. We could take Rabbit Bite. Our creatures is going to be huge, so we can actually do quite a bit of damage, which I think that probably is our pick. Nothing else really. I mean, we could take the enchantment to get our mana a little bit higher, but I'm not too happy about that. But we really do need to hunker down on creatures, which maybe we should take this, but I just think Rabbit Bite's going to be a really good card for us. So, alright, here we can either take the Stitched Mangler, which I think is actually pretty good because it's 3 mana, and his effect happens whenever it comes into play, and then we can just emerge it afterwards. Otherwise, we're just taking a Logger, which I think I would rather take a Stitched Mangler instead then. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, this one is a miss. We don't have any creatures. Could choose this to get flying, which I don't think is going to be that bad. I don't think we have anything really in the sense of spells other than this guy to get spells back. So, yeah, let's have a capability of giving our guys flying if we need to. Here, obviously, it's going to be quite good. Unfortunately, we are passing another good creature. Yeah, I can't pass this up. It's too good of a card. Hopefully we can either get Scrutiny, Just Wind, maybe even the Watcher of the Web. Could maybe get a Vessel. But, yeah, obviously we're taking this. Okay, creatures. No low mana cost creatures, unfortunately. But, pretty decent high mana cost creature. Yeah, we just need to get some creatures now. We got some pretty decent spells. We are at 24, so I think cut a few things. What would we cut? Maybe Drag Under? Yeah. I would say the bounce spells aren't really beneficial to us right now. Essentially, I want to use this for getting Grapple with the Past, just because it's so much better. Yeah, I think we need creatures, so let's go ahead and just take the Uninvited Geist. And it's a 3-drop, so that's going to decrease the cost of the Emerge pretty significantly. So, here we could either take the homunculus or, well, we don't have any humans really. We have one. I guess this guy's a human? Yeah. This guy's a human. So we have a few, but I don't think enough. I think it's either that, maybe sideboard a explosive apparatus, which we don't really have any use for. We need creatures, so yeah. Let's take the creature instead. We could take this. I can't believe this is coming around so late. Otherwise, we're taking a bounce spell that none of our creatures are going to be bounced. I think that's actually pretty decent. We have such big butt creatures. I mean, if we can, as long as we don't have 4 islands, and even if we do, 5 would be the other ones. Otherwise, we got the 6 toughness. So yeah, maybe we just take this instead. So we did get this back. I don't think we have enough spells to really have this play, and I'm fine with just go ahead and grabbing this. Sure, I don't want people to target our creatures. This guy does pretty good at blocking our guys. So, question is, what do I want? I think we get a lot more benefits with clues. So let's go ahead and go this route. We can main deck that. Let's go ahead and take these from people. Alright. I think it's it came together pretty decently. Anything on our sideboard that we might want? No. I mean, the shields are pretty much for the guys that are going to be emerged too, if we need to. If they do a lot of, you know, if we're facing red, I'll bring in shields. Just keep our guys alive before we can actually emerge them. So, especially if we have this guy, because he only has 1 toughness. So let's go ahead and separate him like this. So this is what we're looking at. I think we could probably get rid of this guy and have him as a sideboard. Other than that, I think all of them are actually pretty good. Especially Flash is always good. So, and we can just tap up to 4 target permanents and just tack in after everything's tapped. We did eventually get a lot of 3 drops, so that's going to be good. Any of these guys I don't really want. I think we only have 16 creatures, so I think we really need to keep them. Here I don't think we need 2 enchantments, but we'll see. So the benefit of bouncing. This isn't instant, so I don't think it's really any benefit at all. Really. This is an instant. This is an instant. So I think those are the 2 that we're going to have more benefit off of. So let's go ahead and put these on up here. Take inventories are going to be alright, but is it worth it? Probably not. Question is this a 16 or 17 land deck? We really don't have any need for a lot of mana. We have creatures out, and then we emerge onto them. So, and then if it gets to the late game, then we will need the land, which at that point in time I think we'll just have such a better advantage that it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I think this is actually pretty good. Um, let's go ahead and combine them back. Sort by color. Let's see how that looks. So yeah, I think it's pretty even. This is actually here. This is both. This is wrong one. Here. This is here. This is here. Here and here. I think maybe go a little bit more blue, just because. Oh no, we got double green. Yeah, I think we just do even then. I just think it'll be a little bit better if we go even with it. And I think so also. So we'll go ahead and just add it to the deck and sort by confirm mana cost. Alright. So essentially we have a lot of 3-drops, so this will be 4-drop. 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 And this is going to be a 3-drop and 3-drop. This actually looks more like what the curve is. We have ways of bringing back creatures to emerge off of, and everything like that. So, yeah, I think it's pretty good. My first emerge deck. So we'll see how it goes. All right. I think this deck is pretty good, actually. We needed more creatures to merge off of, but I think we got some pretty good cards off of it. The only cards I wish I wouldn't have picked up was the take inventory. If I knew that we were going to be emerge, I would have taken creatures instead. So the drag unders I think are actually more beneficial, and there might be instances where we will have to sideboard them in, and yeah. We got a lot of choices for sideboards, so that'll be pretty good. Alright, with that, I'm going to submit this deck, and we will start round 1. Alright, so until next time.